Yo, when I was 17, I was just trying to rap and holler at girls. That was it. I don't know what the fuck these motherfuckers is on. What's going on, everybody? It's the Granddad Woolly, and you are here again for another edition of Woolly Reviews TV Data Netflix Pick. We got a series review today. We're gonna talk about the brand new series that just fucking dropped, coming straight out of the UK. Netflix went over there and picked it up and brought it over here. I saw it on their YouTube page. I was like, looks interesting as fuck. Why not give it a shot? And that's what we did. These motherfuckers are here for the first time. They dropped some new shit. We gonna talk about it. It's some young motherfucker shit with some young motherfuckers doing young motherfucker shit. But I mean, like, they really ain't doing regular young motherfucker shit. It's like psychotic young motherfucker shit. But you know what? It's still young motherfucker shit. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Talking about the new series entitled The End of the Fucking World. Now, The End of the Fucking World is a new show. I just heard about the shit, like I said, off Netflix, but apparently it's from England or the UK. It's broadcast on something. It says Channel 4. I don't know what that, it says 4 on the logo, so maybe Channel, I don't fucking know shit about England and UK. It's a show though from there. That's all I need to know about. And now it's on Netflix, so we're gonna see what the end of the fucking world is all about. I hope the world ain't ending. I mean, I know what's gonna happen at some point, but not right now, because I got shit to do. I mean, I got a lot of shit on a list to do, and the world ending just won't be convenient for me. So hopefully not. But let's talk about the shit. So the basic setup of the show is this. It centers around a young 17-year-old kid by the name of James. And this motherfucker's weird as fuck, y'all. Like, he a loner. He don't talk to nobody. He don't feel shit, apparently. He ain't got no feels for nobody whatsoever. I mean, I think the motherfucker stuck his hand in a vat of grease just to see if he could feel something when he was a kid. But shit didn't work. Now he got an ugly ass fucking hand. But he just goes around with these thoughts of just wanting to kill somebody so he can try to feel something. He's weird. He's crazy as fuck. And then this other girl comes along by the name of Alyssa, and she's just fucked up. She's like a super rebel. She don't give a fuck about shit. She's straight savage, but at the same time, she's just, I think, deep down looking for somebody to really just give a fuck about her, because nobody really gives a fuck about her, and so she's just acting out that way. So they end up coming across each other as two people who are essentially fucked up, but end up finding out that through their fucked upness, they came together and found something special within one another on some like psychotic lovey-dovey shit. And then they both end up in this weird relationship where they kind of have ulterior motives for one another. Like, James just ultimately wants to end up just killing Alyssa, and Alyssa ultimately just wants to use James for certain reasons. And it's like, that's the core or the beginning basis of the shit. And then it ends up growing to them actually low-key liking each other and sort of kind of falling in love a little bit here and there, and it just turns into something that neither of them expected. Now with that, they both end up in a sort of a situation, like a really bad situation. First off, they ended up just running away from home because both of them just didn't give a fuck about their lives. So they said, fuck it, let's get together, we're gonna steal a car, and we're gonna fucking run away on some Bonnie and Clyde shit. Like, that's pretty much how they thought about the shit. And then as shit just kept going, shit got worse, a lot worse. And then they ended up doing something that is really bad, like 25 to life bad, like super bad. And, you know, they on the run at this point, trying to just, you know, cover their tracks and not get caught by the police, who are these two young ladies who are the police officers on the case, who low-key like each other too. It's a lot of crazy fucking shit going on in this show. You got other characters like the parents, who are all sort of kind of fucked up in their own way, like Alyssa's mom, who's with this douchebag of a stepdad that Alyssa has, and then her actual dad is also not wound too tight. And then you got James's dad, who's like this motherfucker who thinks everything's okay, but really it isn't. And then we also end up finding out that James actually ended up being a part of a really bad tragedy involving his mom, which kind of turns him into the way that he is now, and it kind of explains how he is. So there's a lot of layers and a lot of things in this show about these characters, especially James and Alyssa, that get you really invested in who they are, and you kind of see how they ended up the way that they ended up, and why they're kind of perfect for each other as well as really bad for each other at the same time. And as the show goes on and progresses, they actually have to make a lot of tough decisions that 17-year-olds should not be fucking making, but they're in a situation where they don't have a fucking choice. And it just continues to build on who their character is and who they develop into and end up being around the end. And the thing about it is, like, this show is like, I'm gonna just skip to the point, y'all. Is the show good? Yes, it is fucking good. Really good. Now, here's the thing. When it first started, I was a little iffy about it. I was like, I don't know about this, because, you know, that's how Netflix do. They start you off with these shows, it's a rocky start, but then the shit gets good and better, and then you're like, what the fuck? At the end of the shit. And that's what this fucking show is. I love the progression of the characters, especially with James and Alyssa. I love how their dynamic is, as well as how they play off of just their own life stories and how it really shaped them to who they are. I also like the way that they just conduct themselves through this whole ordeal, because even though they're in this deep shit of a situation, they're still two 17-year-old kids who are in a new relationship and have to explore different things emotionally, sometimes physically, mentally, and they have to do it together, and it also brings their bond together, as well as they end up in little fights and arguments here and there as well. So you get a lot of realism with what would happen with these kids, but on top of just some shit that probably wouldn't happen. But it's fun to see this situation play out. And when it comes to the end, the very last episode, talk about a motherfucking cliffhanger. I was so goddamn mad how much it had me on the edge of my seat at the end of that episode, because like you really don't know what the fuck happens at the end, because like the shit just fades to black at the time when you don't know if like it involves James, right? And you like, James, what happened, motherfucker? And you just like, now we gotta wait for season 2. If there is a season 2, it better be a season goddamn 2, because I need to know what the fuck happened with that motherfucker James. And it's just like, the show is just so goddamn good. It's unique, it's different, but at the same time, it's very relatable at some points. But you're also low-key rooting for these kids. Even though they're misfits, you kind of see why they ended up being misfits, and you kind of feel bad for them in the end, and you just want to see them do good, be together, and kind of just hope that this whole shit just goes away and they can live happily ever after. But this is the real fucking world, and you know deep down, that's not how it's gonna play out. So essentially, it's like the best and the worst thing in the world, them coming together and actually meeting each other. But that's the beauty of this show and why I ended up liking it so goddamn much and hope that we get a fucking season 2. So my final verdict, I'm not saying that The End of the World is an awesome show that's put together very well, very unique, with great character development, a great cliffhanger at the end, and low-key got me pissed, but I can't wait. Please be a season 2, because I gotta know what happened to the motherfucker James. And also, it's just a show that I really just didn't think I was gonna end up liking. I knew nothing about this show. I took onto this show on a whim, just seeing the preview on the Netflix fucking YouTube page, and goddamn it, I'm glad I did, because it's a great fucking show. It's got heartfelt moments, it's got funny moments, it's got serious moments, it's got dramatic moments, it's got a lot of fucked up moments in there. It's so many aspects to this show that keeps you so emotionally invested that you just can't take your eyes off it once you get rolled up into this shit. Like after the first 1, maybe 2 episodes, you hooked. That's it. You can't go back, and that's what it is. And they're not even long episodes. I think they're like 30 minutes long, so it's really good. So you can binge watch the whole thing. You know I did. And it's just like, I got nothing bad to say about this show. It's a great show, and I want another fucking season. Please don't let this be the end of the fucking show, because then that would be the end of my fucking world. So all I gotta say is that for me, The End of the fucking world is 100% Granddad approved. Definitely watch this show. If you're looking for a new show to watch on Netflix, I highly recommend this one. It's a dope show, great acting, great story, great character development, and just like I said, that ending cliffhanger, oh my God, yo. I'm heated just thinking about it, but at the same time, I can't wait to, please, give me another season. That's all I ask. And that's it. Nothing bad to say about this shit. A great show. I'm gonna watch it again. Why the fuck not? Okay, maybe just the last episode. The last episode was that shit was intense. That shit was fucking crazy. But I got nothing more to say. The End of the fucking world is Granddad approved. So go watch the shit right fucking now. Flip it. Alright, y'all, that's gonna do it for today's video. Make sure you give me a thumbs up and drop a comment. Tell me what you think of The End of the fucking world. If you've seen it, if you have not seen it, you fucking up. Go watch this show because it's dope. If you need a show on Netflix to watch, right here. Right motherfucking here. It's fucking dope. Everything I said about it is true. I'm not gonna say much more about it. I don't want to spoil nothing else. Watch the show. You will see what the fuck I'm talking about. Previous videos on the side, as well as my latest single, check that out, show us some love. And as always, Twitter, Facebook, SoundCloud, Instagram, links in the description below. And subscribe. Button on the screen, button below, Woolly Reviews, twice a week. And in 2018, we're gonna be having a lot of new shit, y'all. Look out for Let's Talk About the Shit. That should be dropping soon. I'm also bringing back CDK studies. We're gonna wrap that up because we got 34. We got to get to 50, so we're gonna start doing that again real soon. Check out the gaming videos, Super Mario Odyssey on my gaming channel. Subscribe to that so you can check those out, as well as the gaming channel videos on here. Well, the gaming videos on this channel, you know what the fuck I'm saying, and Indie Spotlight. All the info is below, so check it all out. Patreon, show your boys some love, all that good shit. So until next time I take my leave, Granddaughter, The End of the fucking world, it's a good fucking show. I didn't want it to end, and when it did end, I was like, God damn it, James, tell me what happened. James, what happened? I'm out of here.